Good day, y'all. Let's talk about the passage, episode 3. What's the title? That never should have happened to you. Listen, y'all. This is Shauna's episode, if you want, if you will. We basically learn how she ended up in death row, and and we also learn about the whole thing between her and Clark. Let's get that shit out the way. Okay. So it shows at the beginning of the episode, you see Shauna, she in white, and she basically fighting to get the guard. The guard that look like they're getting ready to gang rape her motherfucking ass. And who comes to her rescue? Clark. And so they talking and all this stuff. He gives her his jacket, and she asks him this one question: will it hurt? And he says no. And basically he lied to her. So Fanning, saying, using that mind fuckery shit. Tell Shauna, tell him your story. Tell him what happens to you. Because her story is motherfucking tragic. So, we goes on, to the story. So, you basically see throughout the episode, it's her telling what happened, how she ended up in death row. Now, they go and take her. They do some more tests on her or whatever, and basically expose her to sunlight. And she about there and there motherfucker went crispy. Until, mind you, when all this shit was happening, she was telling him what was going on with her, what happened. She tugged on his sympathy for her, and he cut off the lamp, to stop from basically burning her ass to a goddamn motherfucking crisp. So let's just say this. It shows Shauna, she like a teenager or whatever, and her main goal is this. She wants to be a special effects makeup artist. And she got her friend girls and all they there, and they basically show her like with a balloon to the head, and they taking pictures. I guess to build up her social media status and her portfolio and all that stuff like that. So they're getting ready to go to a party. So it's like Halloween or whatever. I'm guessing because they all dressed up differently and shit. And so they at the party, Shauna, she's making out with this dude or whatever. And see this old punk nigga and everything, I'm guessing trying to force herself on one of her friends. So she goes, grabs a bottle and basically cuss the fuck out that motherfucker. And and runs out. She goes snatches money out the till. And so basically her mom gets her from jail and and they arguing, going back and forth and all that. So you see her, throughout the episode getting money, stashing money in this great thing. She got a good stack of motherfucking of bills, right? And it's basically that's her money she gonna go to go to motherfucking LA. And we see Danny, the boyfriend of her mother, creepy ass motherfucker. He comes to the door, started talk slick to her and all that shit like that. Talking about what you and your friends dressed up like whores and all that fucking shit. Oh, sleazy ass nigga. And so there's that. And so the end, which I'ma always say, I'ma always be team her in this instance, due to the fact that her motherfucking her past. So homegirl comes home. The boyfriend, he in the kitchen with the mom. They laughing, joking, and all that shit. She goes to her where she keep her money. Get ready to put some more money in that whole pouch empty. Motherfucker done snatched her fucking coin. So she goes up in the kitchen and says, where my money? Where my money? What money? What money you talking about? What are you talking about? And the boyfriend say, he took the money because he needed to cover something. And she motherfucking spazzes. But she has every right to motherfucking spaz. And, pushes on the nigga and all that stuff. And, and then the thing, what kills me with him, right? This facade that he portrayed around the girlfriend, like he's a good man, he cowers from the daughter and all that. So like he never been forceful to, on that girl, right? And so it basically had the mama talking about, go on, sit down there and I handle this. And here's the thing. Homegirl tell you, say, you think he like, you think he a good man? Think he a good guy? Well, he my man, the mom and all that shit. She said he's a rapist. Now the mother don't say nothing. She looking down cut. She don't say shit. And the daughter said, that's all. That's what you gonna give me? That you're not gonna say he a rapist? And the girl tells her mama that he been raping her ever since what, 6 or 8 to like 16. You know what that bitch ass mama did? To a style like, Dan is a pussy cat. If you wanted to, you could have pushed him out for you. Really, bitch? Y'all, I saw Hellfire Breast Dog. Bitch, listen. Her mama deserved to get shanked. To be honest, she should have motherfucking tortured her goddamn bitch ass mama. I'm sorry, she the motherfucking made that bitch Spice looking like pinhead hoe. She had every fucking right. And I know some motherfuckers don't feel like that. Fuck that. You literally sacrifice your own motherfucking daughter just so you can have a piece of dick to sleep by you at night. Because that's what you did. You sacrificed your kid. So I don't feel she deserves every right to kill her fucking man. But fuck this shit. And then she went on and goddamn it. Y'all kill his bitch ass too. Deserved all of it. Now here goes to play with the vampire virus or whatever. Now remember what I said earlier, that it seems like that virus amplifies some aspects of your personality. And the way she is seducing Clark, and she seems like it's giving off almost like a sex kitten kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? The pain that she went through, all the shit she went through, and all that stuff. And let's be real, she probably hate men, so she gonna use that power she got against men. Listen, look what's been done to her all her fucking life. And then like when Clark had that hallucination of her in the bed, and she said, "You lied to me, but you owe me one," like that. So I wonder what she gonna do to Clark. Cause Clark mind already motherfucking gone. You know what I'm saying? It's already done. It's already motherfucking gone, y'all. So yeah. I feel sorry for Shauna. Shauna deserves every right. Listen, Shauna had every right to motherfucking murder her mama and her in the moment old molester, rapist ass boyfriend. Fuck that shit. You sacrificed your kid just to say you have a piece of dick to lay next to at night. That's disgusting and sad, y'all. So we got that out the way. Let's go back to beginning. Now, as we know, at the last episode, they took Bradley and Amy, and they get ready to go to. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. They're getting ready to go to Noah's, and so he's talking to her behind in the back of the van, and he said, "You know what we do? We don't panic. We keep an eye on everything. We watch everything. This, that, and all that stuff. He teaching his daughter. Yeah, that's his daughter. And so when they pull up, it's funny how when the doctor Nicole came out. Now, I think it really hit her due to the fact that they really finna motherfucker sit in their eyes. They finna set this young child to death row, some form of death row. And it hit her when she saw that child right there. And I know it did a double whammy due to the fact that that child was black. Cause I bet her mind, she was probably thinking that could be my daughter. She could be my biological daughter. You get what I'm saying? So like that. So that hit her. It's just the fact that here's that step that you said you wasn't going to cross. No matter what. But here it is. You're going to have to sacrifice one for the good of many. A child. You know what I'm saying? So It's fucked up. And so they, they go and separate and all that stuff. And basically, you know, they got her in the room. And, homegirl, what you think she doing? Baby, she is acting a fool. She's rowdy, she chunking shit, breaking shit, and all that stuff. And she does that shit. So the aide, what she called the agent, what we all know is Bradley, the be by her side. She did it. It's a plan. It's a ploy. And we see him. We see Brad. He's looking at the TV and basically see a picture of him talking about he dead. And he said, "I look good for a dead nigga, huh?" And so when Clark goes and gets him and brings him, and basically the doctor's like, "Listen, she acting a fool and everything. You need to go. We bring you here so you can console her." And so Zach, well, there goes Zach, Bradley. Brad asked, like, what the fuck is going on? And basically they had to give it up and tell him that, about the whole virus and the flu and yah this and yah that. And basically said, due to Amy being a child, her neurons and all that shit, she'd be able to fight it, I guess. And so while he looking at that, Clark trying to be slick, try to throw shade. He said, "I don't know why you acting like that, cause you help, bitch." And I'm like, fuck you, Clark. You need to be wondering why that goddamn that motherfucking young tenderoni goddamn vampire is fucking with your head, nigga. It don't matter. Motherfuckers could change. Now he already said that, Bradley said, "Listen, if they happen to this girl, I'm killing every last one of y'all. Just be real. Let's keep this 100. And here's the thing, the whole shit, right? Like what I said, I brought this up last review of this show. Now when Bradley walks up to the door and there's Clark, right? Clark trying to hold his nut, trying to say he got a bigger dick than Bradley. Well, the fuck. He said, I already sat by the bedside of a dying child. I'm not doing that again. And you knew that. And Clark tried to look bad. But I like, bruh, you knew that. You knew that. See, that was your fuck up. You should have never sent that man after that kid. And you know about his situation. And you knew he's still grieving his daughter. And probably ain't gonna never stop. So what made you think that he was gonna act different to this? You know what I'm saying? So here we go. Brad, he comes up and, but she tells like, I knew what's what, yeah, this, yeah, that. And he like, my baby smart, listen, y'all, I love the show. So the doctor come in, the Nicole chick, and she goes and basically, injects her with the goddamn vampire blood. And as soon as that's happened, we go to see a scene of Fanning in his motherfucking cage. He's smiling. Because now he got what he think he got another soldier. No, nigga, you ain't got no other soldier. Our girl Amy is a G. She ain't no motherfucking soldier. Yours, pimp daddy. So while he's smiling and everything looking, his servant, which I call his servant like, what you gonna do to her? And the servant, he basically knows what's going on with Fanning, and Fanning basically trying to grow him a fucking army and shit. And so basically what he tries to do, he tries to motherfucking warn Brad and all that stuff like that. Like, what was that one scene that Brad would sleep, wake up, and see they go Gray done got up in the room and basically was watching the girl, watching Amy, and Amy while she sleep, and he basically tell Brad, listen, you gotta be careful, y'all can get the fuck out of here because he wants her. Talking about Fanning. And so we see Anthony again and they talking. And Brad's like, yeah, he wasn't really expecting the shit to go down like it did. And he was like, he looked this all Amy like, damn, what she do to get on death row and stuff like that. And even, Anthony, he warns him. Said some shit about the shape. You know what I'm saying? Be careful. And so, what else? And so let's go to the ex-wife. Now we see the ex-wife, she calling people and everything, calling all these different prisons, basically where all these 12 death row inmates come from. And she couldn't get no answer. They either hung up when she asked them about it or whatever. One of them though, the one that had, I guess the prison that held Shauna, she basically said Shauna didn't die here. She said, I knew something was over there. She said Shauna didn't die here. Shauna got snatched, got taken. So when she goes, she tried to find what this lady. Was she a DA or a reporter? I forgot one of them. And basically tells her, gives her information here. This name, check this shit out and all that stuff, and let me know. And the woman says she don't make no promises, but she's take the information and goes wherever. And so we get to homegirl, the ex-wife. She is in a motherfucking she walks in the hotel, and guess what? Our prayers were answered. Lacey ain't dead, ho. Lacey ain't dead, y'all. Y'all gotta excuse me, I got cold. She ain't dead, y'all. But Lacey a true motherfucking old head G. Cause Lila tells her, like, why you ain't taking no pain medicine? Lacey said, nah, bitch. She said, I don't need it because it gonna dull my anger over the ones that fucking shot my goddamn bad. I said, Lacey, if you don't go the fuck ahead, bitch. Lacey in that bed all around her is gone. Guns. She cleaning them, taking them apart, putting them together, and everything. Them my guns. Lacey, I'm ready to motherfucking wreck shop. Oh, these bitch ass motherfuckers trespass on my property and motherfucking shot me and had enough nerve to shot me. They should have made sure they killed me, bitch. And that's basically what homegirl with Lacey is saying. So we go. This is Brad. Now while Brad's there, Brad trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. He needs to know what the fuck is going on. So he's trying to find a way to get down there and see what's what and all that stuff like that, right? And so, he's in the room with Lace, in the room with his daughter, and they talking, he getting ready, put her to bed and all that stuff. And she's saying, this is what she says, because she knows what's up. Amy says, it seems like whenever I close my eyes, it seems like somebody's watching me. Basically talking about Fanning. And so homeboy, Brad being the daddy as he is, he looking in the closet, looking under the bed, make sure ain't no monsters or nothing like that. Cause he gotta make sure his daughter all right, gotta make sure she's safe and all that stuff, like a good dad is supposed to. And they already, him and her already plotting on ways to get the fuck out of here, right? And so there's this scene where I think Clark goes and takes Brad and they walking or whatever, and he wants to know what's going on. Like Clark asks him, like, what was the deal with Shauna? Man, Shauna been mind fucking that nigga, ever since the first episode. And so, Bradley basically tell her life was bad. It was fucked up. It was a fucked up scene and stuff like that. Due to all the abuse and all that shit, yeah. And he like, why? And then Brad picks it up. You motherfucking unraveling, nigga. Like basically, like you ain't cut out for this shit. Like you fucking unraveling. And so Clark tried to motherfucking grab his dick, try to be hard and shit like that. Nah, bro, you weak, nigga. You unraveling, like Brad said. You is basically falling into whatever trap that homegirl got, that Shauna and Fanning working on. You know what I'm saying? So while listen, this whole time Brad done stole a syringe with some shit. He done stole an ID card and shit. And Brad is like, I'm finna find out what the fuck going on, cause you got my daughter up in here. You know what I'm saying? He said, fuck this shit. I gotta get my daughter out of safety. I like the way I say daughter. I don't know why. I really don't say that like that, but I'm just, it chuckles. It makes me chuckle. And so, Late at night, he decided to do it at night. So he get a flashlight. Now, mind you, Amy, see, that's a number code to get in and out there, that joint, right? She was able to get she was able to get all but two of them. But, Bradley was able to get the other two. So while she sleep, he goes and basically see what's in that basement. Now he walks out there, he has his flashlight, and there's this camera right outside the door. He puts the light on it, basically blinds the camera till he goes, it gets where he going. And he gets into this elevator, and basically Gray is there in the elevator. And Gray like, man, don't do this. And Bradley knocks him out with the syringe. And he goes downstairs, and basically they got that retina scan along thing. He goes, Papa one of his eyes to do that, and he goes in there, and he's looking around in there, right? And he got the flashlight, and there he put that flashlight, and guess who he see? Fanning, all standing up, looking all nasty and pale, look like he need milk and all that shit. And then Lear comes from the back and basically said, we got 3 minutes before security come back online and all that stuff. And Bradley like, hold up, how's y'all doing this? How y'all getting away with this shit? And basically said, is this what y'all got plans for Amy and shit like that? He like, and then he look and see all the other motherfuckers that's in them cages. And he said, God damn it, I brought all these motherfuckers here. And then like the doctor like, well, we was trying to cure diseases, cure the world and all that stuff, and make folks basically immortals and all that shit. And then so remember, like I said with the first episode, they are determined to not say vampire. But I'm like, how the fuck can you not? Because Brady was like, listen, they drink blood and they burn the ash in the sun. Why y'all not calling these motherfuckers vampires? And he's because we scientists and vampires don't exist. I'm like, how the fuck, nigga, when you got 12, well, you got 11 vampires down now, one in the making, and another one finna be the motherfucking true messiah of the goddamn this vampire apocalypse shit. How the fuck? And so now Brad seen this. Now Brad gonna have to. He said, I gotta find a way to get us out of here. Fuck this shit. Cause shit is finna hit the fan. And okay, so Amy, it's a scene where Amy talks to Brad, basically says she hears another voice, talking about a nice voice next door. And it's basically Anthony. And so they started sliding notes under the door, and everything, correspondence between the two of them under the door that, that joins their room. You get me? And so I'm going to say it like I say it again. What is Anthony in death row for? What he do? Because I'm just saying. He seemed like a good dude. I wonder was he dealt a bad hand like Shauna. Because, Shauna, man, they fucked over her life and all that shit. I wonder what's up with Anthony. If anybody I need to read this. I need to start reading this goddamn book. Okay, if anybody who have read these, do anybody know if there's an Anthony character in the book, what he doing on there for? What he do? I want to know. Cause it look like this episode that's coming on tonight look like they're gonna be probably based on him too. I think this might be his episode, so I guess we're gonna see his story and all that stuff like that. So child. Fanny gonna try to fuck with that baby. Cause I was looking and I seen like some snippets for I guess of the episodes that coming, and then basically Shauna, she gonna try to talk to Amy and also Fanny. But I'm like, listen here, y'all don't That child right there, baby girl, is on the whole nother fucking level, bruh. She smart, resourceful. She ain't what you used to. She finna give them hell, y'all, and I am so here for it. Let me see what else happened. I'm trying to think what else happened, y'all. Cause if I remember right, that's basically all the important shit. You know, I watched it a few times. Yeah, I got the ex-wife. And she talking to Lacey. And boom, 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 boom. Yeah, and Bradley, he finds out, what's down there. And yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, yeah, the whole thing was Shauna. Shauna had every right to kill her mom. Fuck that bitch. Instead of that bitch, you sacrifice your own fucking kid just to have some available dick, bitch. So, we get toward the end. Okay. Brad in the room sleep with Amy, right? Brad, see like he waking up. He hears something. Man, when I told you that mind space that Fanny brings everybody into. And he goes, open the door, goes to the hallway, turn around, and you see this motherfucker at the end. It's basically Fanny. And Fanny basically tells him, word to the wise, bro. Stay the fuck out of my way. And he shows him, finds it all, and Brad wakes up, probably heart and stomach probably done fell to the drawers and shit like that. But if it don't this scene, that hallway scene, do that remind you of The Shining? That's just me. It like when he goes and pulls him into the mind space and shit, it be like the way it's designed. It's like some of the scenes from Shining, from the hotel. But yeah, that's it, y'all. That is it, y'all. That's it. I can't wait. Episode 4 tonight, bitch. I'm ready. I am so fucking ready. This the show, y'all. This the show. So like, share, subscribe. Let me know down below what was your thoughts of this episode. How do y'all feel about the whole Shauna story? Now, I also do know that they did that I think Shauna's character that's in the show supposed to be male. And I think he was like a bitch. He like, I guess I read somebody say he was like misogynistic to the core or some fucking shit. I'm not for certain. So how do y'all feel about, they had flipped the sex on her and stuff like that? Is y'all ready for Amy to show some powers? I'm ready. I'm ready for Amy to wreck shop. And are we happy that Lacey ain't dead, y'all? She ain't dead, Jesus. Yeah, she's still here, y'all. Thank you, Father. And all that. So, like, share, subscribe, like I said before. Leave your comment down below and I'll holler. Bye.